casual day here at the office. Our company is here in Detroit, and we all work under the CEO of his family. There's the CEO Claudius and the wife Gertrude and his son Hamlet. Claudius obviously sabotaged his brother Hamlet Sr. and forced him out of the company, then stole his wife Gertrude. I know, right? So Hamlet Jr. is really pissed off at Claudius for betraying his father. And Hamlet will go to any lengths to make his father proud, but this company will be the death of them. Hamlet Jr. is all talk and no action, so I doubt he'll do anything about it. Apparently, Hamlet Jr. is in love with a girl in the office, Ophelia. Her family is just as crazy as Hamlet's, but in a completely different way. Her brother Laertes is a complete opposite of Hamlet. Laertes won't think twice about killing you if you mess with Ophelia, but Hamlet will think about it for 3 weeks before he even mentions anything to you. Their dad Polonius works with us too, and he's always in everyone's business, which might get him in trouble one day.
Hi. My luggage has already been shipped to the Frankfurt branch. Goodbye. And my dear sister, make sure to keep in touch. As for Hamlet and his attentions to you, just consider it an office thing. He's young and flighty, so he'll be done with you by the next sales quarter. I'm sure of it.
You think so?
Try to think of it like that anyway. As he moves up in the company, he doesn't just get better clothes. His responsibilities grow too. He may love you now, and he may have only the best intentions, but you have to be on your guard. I'm going to go Shakespeare here. His greatness weighed, his will is not his own, for he himself is subject to his birth. He may not, as unvalued persons do, carve for himself, for on his choice depends the safety and health of this whole state.
Hamlet's just taking over the Detroit branch from his father. They really like Shakespeare.
Alright. So if he says he loves you, you should be wise enough to see that his words only mean as much as the branch in Detroit allows them to mean. Then think about how shameful it would be for you to give in to him and surrender your virtue to his greedy hands. Watch out, Ophelia. Just keep it under control and don't let yourself become a target of his lust. Even good girls sometimes get bad reputations. The canker galls the infants of the spring too oft before their buttons be disclosed. And in the morn and liquid dew of youth, contagious blasphements are most imminent. Be wary then, best safety lies in fear. Youth to itself rebels, though none else near.
1. I'll keep your advice close to my heart, but do not show me the steep and thorny way to heaven while you party in Frankfurt.
Don't worry, I won't. I've been here too long, and here comes Dad. What good luck. I guess one goodbye just wasn't enough.
You're still here? For shame, get on the plane. Okay, here, I give you my blessing again. And just try to remember a few rules of life. Give thy thoughts no tongue, nor any unproportioned thought his act. Be thou familiar, but by no means vulgar. Those friends thou hast in their adoption tried, grapple them unto thy soul with hoops of steel. But do not dull thy palm with entertainment of each new-hatched, unfledged comrade. Beware of entrance to a quarrel, but being in, bear it that the opposed may beware of thee. Give every man thy ear, but few thy voice. Take each man's censure, but reserve thy judgment. Costly thy habit as thy purse can buy, but not expressed in fancy. Rich, not gaudy, but for the apparel oft proclaims the man, and they in France of the best strength and station are of a most select and generous chief in that neither a borrow nor a lender be, for loan oft loses both itself and friend, and borrowing dulls the edge of husbandry. And this above all, to thine own self be true. Okay. Then you'll be awesome in Frankfurt. Goodbye, son. I hope you'll keep in mind what I said.
That's pretty ironic, considering Polonius will do whatever to suck up to the CEO. To thine own self be true, please.
Maybe that be.
Alright, Dad. Gotta go.
Now go. The time is right. Your interns await.
Goodbye, Ophelia, and remember what I've told you.
It's locked away in my memory, and you have the key.
Goodbye.
What did he tell you?
Just stuff about Hamlet.
Mary, may well be thought. 'Tis told me he hath very oft of late given private time to you in the break room. Oh, but Ophelia, I have to say, if everyone warning me tells the truth, you're not exactly respecting workplace boundaries with this young man. What is between you two? Give me up the truth.
He's just been really sweet lately, that's all.
Pause. Oh, he's sweet, is he? You're so naive. Do you believe him when he says these sweet things?
I don't know what to believe, Dad.
Then I'll tell you. Fall into this little love trap Hamlet is creating, and you'll become the laughingstock of this company.
But he vows it's not just an office romance, it's real.
Yeah, this little office romance between Ophelia and Hamlet won't last long. Maybe if Hamlet wasn't so busy trying to get revenge for his father, it could turn into something. But right now, Hamlet's just too preoccupied. Honestly, I feel bad for Ophelia, getting dragged into...
Oh, thou schmouse. When a man's on fire, he'll swear anything. But it's different when it's real love, Ophelia. And this isn't it. So play hard to get. Remember that Hamlet is young and he has a lot of time to fool around, so don't waste your time with him. Now come along.
I shall obey, my lord.